Driven by desperation, King Ndukwe got himself drunk and made love to his senior queen against the tradition. In the flourishing village of Igbokwe, an unusual tradition has persisted over 200 years. Men and women lived separately. Women, girls, and ladies resided in a secluded camp, and men visited their wives every fourth moon. This custom, though strange to outsiders, was deeply rooted in the culture of the village. His Royal Highness King Ndukwe Chidi, the ruler of Igbokwe Kingdom, was determined to change this tradition. He believed that the separation caused unnecessary strife and prevented true family bond. One fateful evening, King Ndukwe, in a bid to challenge the tradition, he decided to break the long-standing rule. He got himself drunk and, in the secrecy of his palace, made love to his senior queen. This act, though done in private, set off a chain of events that would shake the foundation of Igbokwe Kingdom. In the days that followed, the kingdom's prosperity began to go to other people. The wealth of Igbokwe Kingdom began to disappear. Crime rate increased, and hardship takes over the land. The king, realizing the seriousness of his action, confided in Ikedioha. He made his friends swear an oath of secrecy, knowing that revealing the truth would result in the growth of horns on his head. For Ikedioha, the penalty was death if he revealed the secret to anyone else. Despite the oath, the problems within the kingdom grew worse. Ikedioha, seeing the rising troubles, felt the weight of the secret he carried. One night, driven by desperation and fear, he went into a thick bush. He dug a hole, bent down, and shouted into it, "King Ndukwe has committed an abomination." He then covered the hole and left, hoping to be relieved of his burden. 3 days later, a giant pawpaw tree sprouted from the ground where Ikedioha had dug and buried the secret. To everyone's surprise, the pawpaw tree shouted, "King Ndukwe has grown a mysterious horn." The news spread quickly, and the kingdom was thrown into confusion. The hidden secret from the pawpaw tree caused a massive uproar in Igbokwe Kingdom. The villagers were fearful of their king, His Royal Majesty Ndukwe. The king himself became ashamed, realizing that his secret had been revealed. His trusted friend Ikedioha was nowhere to be found, and suspicion began to grow in the king's heart. King Ndukwe called upon the priests and elders to perform rituals to appease the gods. The priests, dressed in traditional garments, sang and made offerings, hoping to stop the anger of the gods. Despite their efforts, the pawpaw tree continued to shout the king's secret, its voice echoing throughout. King Ndukwe, realizing the depth of his betrayal, sent out his guards to find Ikedioha. When they finally brought Ikedioha before the king, he was weak and remorseful. The king's heart was torn between anger and the deep bond of friendship they had shared. "Why, Ikedioha," Why did you betray me?" King Ndukwe's voice trembled with a mix of fury and sorrow. Ikedioha, with tears in his eyes, confessed his action. "I could not bear to see the kingdom suffer. I thought burying the secret would help, but I was wrong. Forgive me, my king." As the ritual continued, the priest commanded that only a complete change in the kingdom's tradition would appease the gods. The king, humbled and determined to